Now, according to the Department of Juvenile Justice, law enforcement officers arrested nearly 37,000 juveniles from 2021 to 2022. Now, that is a 17% increase from the year prior, where just over 31,000 were arrested. Juvenile justice is at the center of today's Hot Topics conversation hosted by the League of Women Voters.
I spoke with Leon County Judge Tiffany Baker-Carper about what to expect from that conversation, what's changed in the legal process recently, and what she wants our young people to remember most. And she started that conversation by sharing a tough but heartfelt question she posed to one child who came through her courtroom. Listen in.
It almost brought me to tears. And that is when I asked a child, how much are you worth?
Last year, Leon County spent more than $1 million housing juveniles in secure detention facilities.
And the child told me $500.
The Honorable Tiffany Baker-Carper serves as a juvenile delinquency judge for Leon County. Despite that $1 million investment, Carper says it's hard to put a price on the cost delinquency can have on a child's future. That's part of why she's addressing 3 of the most pressing issues plaguing juveniles in our area.
One big one is gun violence. We have seen just the proliferation of children taking guns to schools. We are witnessing children killing each other with firearms. There are just way too many firearms in the hands of children.
Baker plans to tackle at least 2 other hot topics.
Human trafficking in our community, especially with our juveniles, and mental health.
Plus changes to Florida Statute 985.26, commonly known as the 21-day rule. Before July of last year, if a child didn't have a trial after 21 days, they were expected to be released. Now,
the court can use its discretion to hold a child for an additional 21 days.
All of this time children could spend preparing for a better future. A desk in Judge Baker's courtroom covered in pamphlets pointing to places families can turn for help, like Pace Center for Girls.
We are a prevention and early intervention program for girls, middle and high school age girls that are at risk of systems involvement. So we provide the full academic school day and wraparound social services.
They come disheartened, they come broken, they come feeling like they're a failure. And as a former PACE girl myself, I was in that situation. But when I left here, I left with advocacy.
Adjacent to the courtroom,
this is our resource room,
with even more literature, plus shoes and clothes to help prepare young people for success. All this because, she says,
I realize that it's easy for children to pick up a gun and to shoot each other because they don't value themselves. They don't see themselves as worthy of becoming a doctor or capable of being an engineer. They are unable to see beyond their environment. And so to that I would say, don't stop educating yourself. Don't stop believing in your abilities. You are priceless.
Now you can hear more of Judge Carper's take on juvenile justice during the Tallahassee League of Women Voters January Hot Topic discussion this evening at 6 p.m. That's happening at the Capital City Country Club.